Can we not do that?
Sorry, I'm sorry. That was my fault.
It's just the diarrhea alone. It seeps out. It's almost like when you were stabbing the yolk in the eye.
That was disturbing.
I was a little sad that you didn't put it on that boomerang. I thought it was well worth it. Plus, when it goes backwards, the yolk would go back into the eye. All right. New York trip.
Yeah.
It's a great trip.
It's a great... I feel like Alicia Keys should be singing. Like, can you dub that in? Is that even allowed? That's not
We're not allowed. No. There's a bunch of New York songs I really want to use, but we're not that big, bro.
No, we don't have that budget yet.
Not yet. Soon we will surpass Casey Neistat and have Alicia Keys. She'll come on the trip with us.
No.
She'll just sing while we're walking.
She's gonna be our roots to our Jimmy Fallon. Like, how you doing, Alicia? She's like, fine. I'm like, good, Alicia. All right. Like, how was your day, Yasin?
Pretty much.
And then we don't talk to her for the whole podcast.
Yeah.
But she was there.
She was there.
Because that's how rich we are. Because of this podcast.
That's exactly
Just have Alicia Keys on standby.
We have very high aspirations.
I know. Tell me about New York. How was the
flight?
flight?
We can't even start with New York. We have to start before getting to New York in the airport in Pearson Airport. Okay.
I love the fact that you don't travel a ton.
Right.
So you don't know what to expect. You're like, yeah, we'll be fine. And then every time we go through a security check, I come out and then I'm like, where's this guy for half an hour every time? What was it about you that they were like, this guy, pull him over, bend over?
Just before you even get into the area, they check your boarding pass once.
Right.
And they looked at it, and then they took out a red marker and put 2 X's on it.
Yeah, they didn't even like your boarding pass.
And then he said, you've been randomly selected. When you go in there, they'll show you where you need to go.
Yeah. And I was nowhere, like, I took a step away from him at that point because I was like, I just want to get through this thing.
Subconsciously one step away.
The problem was I didn't take my belt off and give it in mine, so I put in your stuff, and now I'm stuck holding my pants up while they're checking all of your things for half an hour, standing right there, just holding my pants up.
So, I put all my stuff in there, and now there's a little bit of an issue. It's not that big of an issue. The thing is that I'm traveling with recording equipment, and they're not wireless recording equipment. It's a digital recorder with an exorbitant amount of wire for the mic. You don't even need that much, but like literally I think it's like 20 feet of wire.
You look like a Ghostbuster. Like, I was like, why does this guy?
And so I figured, like, you know what? I'm just going to show the first guy.
Right.
The first guy when I'm gotten here, right?
See.
So when I put it into the tub, and it was a tall black dude, I'm like, hey man, I don't have a laptop, so I don't have to take that out, but I have a digital recorder. He's like, let me see. So I open it, and it's just coils of wires with a thing that the digital recorder doesn't even look like a digital recorder. It's got like a thing with like 2 silver crisscross mics on the top. It's very elaborate.
Yeah.
He's like, should be fine. I'm like, oh, thank God. So we walk through. You already went through the metal detector, no problem,
done.
right? Yeah. I walked through, but no, that was in New York. Oh, also, I got randomly selected coming back. We'll get into that in a minute.
But it's the same story.
No, it's different.
You're slowing everybody down. Seriously.
So I walked through, and then he said, you have a choice between getting pat down or you go in the x-ray machine. I said, no, I'm going to look into your eyes while you pat me down. So he does. And it's just like, as long as it's the back of his hand touching you, it's apparently okay.
That's
right, because he can't grip your area. I think that's why it is. If it was like this, it'd be like,
is that what they do? It's just like,
because if it's like this, like from
how
here
much
to
can
here,
you really even feel
right?
in the back of a hand,
right? So he does this. You don't want him to have the ability. See, over here, like in an emergency situation, he's not going to grab anything. However, over here,
what do you mean in an emergency situation? If a guy is just hovering around my penis, it's an emergency situation immedially. I don't care what you're doing, what part of your finger. No, you've made this an emergency situation.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he does the pat down.
You liked it.
And then I wait for my stuff, and then they had to swab everything. I'm like,
what are they swabbing for?
I think like residue of like
explosives or like cocaine.
Oh, I guess.
With you, definitely explosive. They weren't worried about cocaine looking at you.
Yeah, my beard. Jeez. And so in one pocket, I had like spare batteries. Totally fine. In the other pocket, I have like a Ziploc bag filled with like Chinese medicinal herbs.
Man, why are you red flagging these people? They're on high alert. Donald Trump's president. Why are you taking Chinese herbs with you? You're going for 2 days.
I know. I could live without it. We're
going to New York. You don't think they have Chinese herb in New York?
They don't have my particular mix, my friend. Anyway, she opened only the battery side. She didn't open the other side.
Thank
So I wouldn't have
God.
to explain that bit.
Right.
And finally got everything and we went. But yeah, it took an extra 15 minutes for me.
Yeah. I just stood there holding my pants up until this guy got done.
Right.
Mad rude.
Coming back from New York, I forgot my headphones in my pocket.
Right.
That one's on
That
me.
one. Yeah.
That one's on me. So he's like, because of this headphones in your pocket, we're going to have to check everything.
Yeah. Bend over.
And so he did everything, except they put me in the x-ray machine. They didn't give me an option to be padded.
Yeah. No, I went with the X-ray machine. It's faster.
Yeah?
I don't even know if it's giving me cancer, but
See,
I'm
that's
like,
the
it's
problem.
faster.
I feel like, it's an issue.
It'll kill everybody if it's giving cancer, so that's good.
It's good. You'll be
You know
like
what?
everyone together.
That's really one way to purge this planet's population is just kill all the rich people.
It's
Because
part of
only
someone-
rich countries affording this X-ray thing.
It's part of someone's bit. It's a
Yeah.
comedian's bit. Well,
No one's paying anybody in Kenya to X-ray somebody.
Right. So anyway, that was me. Got random selected both times. Normally, I don't get selected.
Oh, you felt special. I like it.
I guess so. Then again, I normally travel with my mom,
Yeah,
and they don't.
it's true.
They don't.
This time it was with me.
Yeah.
And somehow they were like, he's probably the lone wolf.
Maybe
Yeah.
you're the one that's the problem, but
How so?
But they're like, you know what? They think we're gonna stop him, but we're gonna stop his buddy.
Sure, Yasin. You think whatever the heck you want to think.
Maybe you should grow a beard and try to get through it with me as well.
Yeah, all right. I'll try it.
Right.
I'll try to get harassed to prove you wrong. Like, that's how I want to live. I'm a refugee. I'm just going to stay out of the way. I'm
Well,
one
you're
of
not a
those
refugee
guys.
anymore.
I don't know, man. It's that mentality.
Okay. Landing.
Landing was beautiful. We landed nighttime.
Was it beautiful?
I thought it was.
All right.
I thought it was because as soon as we started getting in the cab and going into
Okay,
the
so
city.
that's not landing.
Oh, yeah. It was dark, man. It was dark and cloudy, I think. I think.
No. It was good. It was
Yeah?
nice. It was nice. It's just that the airport itself is not so great.
Oh, well,
It felt like a hallway.
that's. Have you been to Chicago? That's most of them.
Most of them.
Most of them are shit.
That that airport was a glorified hallway.
Yeah, no. Chicago's even worse.
Yeah?
Oh my God. Atlanta is so big. By the time you land here, you got to take 2 buses to get out to where you need to get to.
You're still in the airport.
Oh, you're still in the airport. You've been on a bus for half an hour at the airport. So yeah, it was crap, but it's like standard crap, not extra crap.
But the best part was being in the taxi, driving into the city
Yeah.
with the sunset and just a whole lot of bridges
Yeah.
and abandoned highways, abandoned structures,
Graffiti.
all over the place.
Yeah, we didn't hit the smell yet. The smell came later.
Yeah, the smell came later. But that was a pretty nice drive in, especially because it was right. A lot of pieces of the highway was right against the water.
It was exciting, man.
I love that bit.
Yeah.
It really set the tone of how cool that trip was going to be.
We got to the Marriott, settled in.
No, we did not.
It took us a while. They couldn't find a reservation. It was
An hour is just me sitting over there. I had to poop.
You know what the simple thing was? The reservation was under my name because I made it, but they put it under Yasin's name, and we couldn't figure that out for about an hour.
For no reason. I had nothing to do with the booking.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with, like, there's no credit cards and nothing on me.
He was the extra guy.
Yeah.
And they put it under him. And we couldn't figure that out for an hour. They're like, we don't know. We're calling.
And
we're
their
calling the
managers
number."
didn't think of asking as well. Because I'm standing there right beside you. So
Having
they'd be
to
like,
poop.
what's that?
Having to poop.
Yes, that's true.
You know,
Although
let's
they
not
did,
forget about that.
no,
Yasin.
I mean, like, it was a thing.
yeah.
And at that point,
It
I was
a thing
resolved to,
inside.
like, I just came to the city. I'm, like, it's going to be in a hotel room. It's not going anywhere else.
Yeah, you can't just like, you can't New York it up.
No, too
That
much.
would be the most New York story ever. Yeah, like I landed, just took a shit on the sidewalk. What, man? When in New York, bro? When in New York? City already smells that way anyways. They just put their trash on their corners.
Yeah, there's a lot of trash.
They'll just put it there.
Oh, man.
Somebody took a shit here anyways.
Uh,
Next morning, wake up bright and early.
wait. Okay, wait, hold on. I know we already tell this story a little bit in the clip, but we got to tell the story again anyway.
Tell me.
So we wake up at like 8. Or is it 9 o'clock? Someone knocks on the door. Room service. Had an accent.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
it's... Yeah.
You gotta do it. It's like room service.
There we go.
I don't even know what accent.
Now, I hear it. I'm kind of like, just a little groggy. I'm like, oh, shit. No thanks. And then for some reason, you decide to pipe in and be like, yeah, no thanks. And then you hear her voice. It's almost like she's hurrying away from the door. Okay, I'll come later.
I think she thought we were screwing.
Yes, she did.
Well, you know, I think everybody else did too.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Because I was really, when you had to take a shit downstairs, I was like, he has to take a shit. And I was like, oh, only Only a lover would care about their
The
partner's
bowel
shit
movements.
this much.
The bowel movements of his.
But what are you gonna do? It was one bed.
Yeah.
She's gonna think what else are you gonna think?
Yeah.
I slept on the floor though,
Yes, you did.
and then Yasin sat on the bed because he's a princess.
Not because. Fuck you.
He is.
You sleep on the floor all the time.
I do.
It is at home for you.
You sleep on the bed like a princess all the time.
I guess.
Not wrong.
Yes, princesses do sleep in beds.
And then we went to Juma Namaz.
Yeah. So this is a good place for us to just transition into the clip that we recorded. So what we're doing right now is just, you know what? I'm not gonna explain it. This is it.
This is us in New York.
At Washington.
They'll figure it out. It's in the Washington Square Park, everybody.
There it is.
Can't get over how nice the day is.
It's rather nice, brother.
Look, that guy using a power tool to massage that lady's back. In my head, I'm just wondering what kind of chase this is gonna be after somebody runs off with your camera and I unplug this and chase them.
Yeah.
Like, what is that gonna look like? But I have an idea.
I'm glad you know.
I don't know the area.
Right. All right, I'm just gonna put this over here. We should be good to go. Brother,
Yo, bro.
where are we right now? We're on
Washington Park.
Washington Park. So this is us checking in, doing a quick mini podcast right after Juma.
At NYC.
The IC at
The
NYC.
IC. Is that right?
NYU. The IC at NYU. That's
Thank
what
you.
it,
I'm gonna let you take over.
that's where we went for Juma.
Qudwa was by Khalid Latif.
Khalid Latif,
Very moving.
who made me almost cry.
Yeah, I will say,
Yeah.
yeah.
We got close there.
I'm glad I recorded it.
That's really good. Yeah,
Definitely
thank you
gonna
for
send it
that.
to friends.
So at the end of this podcast, we're gonna play the last prayer or the dua or the supplication. I think.
Inshallah, man.
Put that in there. That would be nice. That would be a nice way for us to end up that podcast. All right, yesterday. First of all, so we had reservations for the Comedy Cellar.
Oh, iconic place.
Freaking amazing. Which just when you walk in, you can feel the mustiness, the realness. It's
Yeah,
a little
right?
seedy.
Immediately.
It's a little gross. The
I
stairs
love
are a little
it.
slippery.
Yeah.
Right.
You can touch the ceiling. It looks like it's dripping even though it's not.
Yeah, actually the ceiling did drip on you. It was the AC.
Yes.
Right? So, exposed pipes, low ceilings,
Yeah.
small, tight areas. This is exactly what we wanted.
Yeah.
So we knew where the lineup was. It was supposed to finish off with David Tell.
Right.
How many surprises did we get in one night?
At least two.
Oh my God.
Other than the fact that everybody was really funny.
Right.
All of them.
First of all solid.
Everybody.
All solid. But here's my dream. My dream was this. When I come into New York, my dream was this. I want to go to the Comedy Cellar
Yeah.
and then have like just randomly some of the top A-list, the
Yeah.
best of the best decides to just drop
You were
off.
hoping for Bill Burr, right?
I was
Real talk.
yeah. I was hoping for Bill Burr.
But
Either
this
that or
was-
Chris Rock.
Yeah.
That's one of those two.
Yeah.
Right? Just show up and be like, you know what, I'm here, and everyone sort of has to bow out. They know the
Yeah.
king is here. That's it. Even if Jerry decided to show up, I'd be happy.
Right.
Who we got was pretty damn good though.
It was exciting. We got Aziz Ansari,
We got
everybody.
Aziz Ansari.
And you know what? This is my favorite part about having Aziz show up. He looked like shit. He looked like crap. He looked disheveled. His hair was messed
Yeah.
up. His t-shirt was like baby gap. And
He hadn't shaved in a couple of days.
he won an Emmy 2 weeks ago, and literally he's there
Yeah.
showing up at 11:30 because he doesn't have anything to do, like a comic.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legit, and it's for free. He even made a mention of that. He's like, a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago, I won an Emmy, and now here I am at the Comedy Cellar doing free.
And he was
free
good.
stand-up. He was freaking great.
You know he was just working out stuff. It
Yeah.
wasn't his best.
Yeah.
But it was solid.
Yeah, I think that's the mark of that pro.
Yeah.
It's even when they're workshopping, it's pretty damn funny.
Yeah, that's sick. And then we got to see Dave Attell afterwards.
Which was
That's one of my
great.
legends, by the way.
Yeah,
Dave
yeah,
Attell
really,
is.
eh?
Yeah, oh yeah. If I had to make just a Syed Mount Rushmore, if there was no television, just stand up,
Yeah.
he would be one of the guys on my Mount
Right,
Rushmore.
right,
So,
right. Oh, he's very good.
very good.
He's very good.
He
Looked
did
like he
5
wasn't
minutes, I
trying at all.
think.
What?
He did 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I
he didn't
think.
do that long.
And then Godfrey came up
I freaking loved
for
Godfrey.
20 minutes doing everybody's.
First of all, Godfrey is gigantic.
Yeah, that guy's jacked. Don't fight Godfrey.
No.
I don't think there's a comic more. Well, I would love to see Joe fight Godfrey though,
I feel like Joe wins.
because Joe knows how to fight.
Yeah.
But
I
if it was
think
just
Joe-
curling, Godfrey would curl the shit out of that.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
true.
like.
All
And
right,
then
so
we're
that
going
was
back
good.
tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna go back tonight, and tomorrow we're going to another place as well. So, true to Crash and Flow style, we're doing a lot of stand-up. We're watching a lot of stand-up, so that's great.
Exactly.
Then what else?
We're gonna check out some animals, go to the zoo.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
We're gonna possibly ride on the Brooklyn Bridge, ride a bicycle, see that thing.
Oh, that'd
It's
be
getting
nice.
pretty romantic. Basically, what's been happening the whole weekend has been Yasin and I letting everybody know we're not gay. So it's like room service, like we're wearing our clothes. I don't know why,
And
but
then
it felt.
just the way how she said, "Okay, I'll come later." Wait, no. First of all, it was the problem about this was that she knocked and she said room service, right?
Right.
I said the first thing I said was crap because I was
Yeah.
still kind of sleepy. Then I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Right? And then you said no thank you right after. And once when it was two voices saying no thank you at the same
Yeah,
like it
her
was two
tone was
guys.
different
Yeah,
afterwards.
she was like, "Oh, I'll come later." And we're like
I almost wanted to say like, we're not having sex. We're not doing that. We're sleeping. He's sleeping on the bed. I'm very much on the floor. And trust me, he doesn't reach me from here.
even when I'm sleeping on the bed, I'm on the other side.
Yeah.
I cannot see anything.
No, that's true. But with that, it's been a fun trip so far.
Dude, what I liked about it,
Yeah.
it's relaxing. We don't
Relaxing.
have a schedule. We're just going with it.
Yeah, other people have been asking, like, what are you going to do? I'm like, you know what? We're just going to enjoy it. We're going to see things. We're definitely seeing things. But we're also just walking around and observing New York, the people, the animals.
Some people were a little judgmental about our decision making.
Yeah.
Oh, someone just rode by in a Casey Neistat longboard.
Wow, look
What
at
is-
you.
what is it
That's
called?
what they're called now. I just call it a
What's it called?
self-propelled longboard is what I call it. I don't know.
There's
the
an
name of
actual
it.
name for it.
We can't Google it. We're in New York. We gotta let it go.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know. It's tough, right?
I was gonna buy one, you know?
Yeah, I thought about it.
Did you keep up with your penny boarding?
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, if it was like that, I'd probably do it all the time.
Yeah, it's true.
It's easier to learn that way when you don't have to worry about pedaling and
Yeah.
pushing off and shit.
Yeah.
So, with that said, I will get them when they're cheaper or when they're made by China. So, give it a minute. When it catches on fire, that's when I know it's high time to buy one.
Yeah.
They're catching on fire, like that means it's $200.
Boosted board. That's what it's called.
Is it?
It's called a boosted board, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. All right. You want to take a walk?
Let's take a walk, man. Let's get some food.
Because yeah, we need to get some food.
Need to dry
This is
that thing
getting
off.
wet as I have to admit, brother, that Washington Park is a very nice park.
Yeah.
It had everything.
Dude, we only went to 2 parks. Or how many parks did we go to?
Apart from that, Central Park, maybe a couple random parts.
I felt like we can do like
We can do
a
more
podcast
parks.
weekend
Yeah.
probably in New York.
Right, and
There's
just
so many cool parks.
do parks.
Just do parks. We should get a dog if we're going to do parks though.
Jeez,
I wish I could rent a dog. It's
like
nice
a
dog.
super it's a service dog.
A service
could
dog.
you rent out a service dog?
Yeah.
You'd be like I would have want to go.
Me and my partner here.
Yes, just like really, just bring it in.
Just go into it.
Yeah.
Just lean in.
Yeah, Washington Park, very nice. There's a street that's nearby. Don't know what it's called. It's just food.
Yeah.
There's food everywhere. There's a lot of places that serve halal food. Where did we go? We went to
We went to Cutty Roll.
Cutty Roll,
We went to Honest Something.
Honest Chops.
Chops.
We went to one.
Yeah.
We liked it. Then we went to the other. We saw we also liked it too.
So we got one from either.
That's the way how you're
Both.
supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Then we
and
walked.
then back to Washington Park.
On our way there was like a jazz band doing jazz music.
There were people playing chess.
Yeah.
And they were like calling people out. They're like, Yasin, you want to play? And Yasin goes, no, I don't know how. He's like, what do you mean you don't know how to play? He was just insulted by the thought of you don't know how to play chess.
Mom didn't raise me right.
I know.
It is unfortunate.
Bad person.
Yeah. But that was fun. And eating that food, the food was very good.
Dude, we could have spent... We were there for a long time,
Yeah, just hanging out.
but I could have spent a lot more time there.
That's true. There's even parts of time that we didn't even talk. We just chat, watch. I mean, we didn't talk. We chat. We didn't talk. We just watch people walk by.
Like creeps.
You went off somewhere to do
Handstands.
handstands.
That's what I do sometimes.
And I just chilled.
Practicing handstands.
Took some pictures. It was very nice. Oh, I saw a very old man
Okay.
walking. Very old man, small steps
Okay.
with a dog.
Mm-hmm.
A very old dog that also takes very old man small steps.
That's adorable.
It was amazing. And the thing is that because they're so old and slow,
Mm-hmm.
I was able to appreciate it for a very long time.
That all makes sense. That is...
It
It's
was
like
really
Inception
nice.
in a way.
Yeah,
Like
really.
time is moving
It
slower.
slowed down. Everyone else was moving really quick,
Yeah.
and they were just slowly trucking away. He looked like he was very happy.
Hey, man, that's all you need in life is a dog sometimes on a walk.
I think so. That was great.
I wonder who's keeping who alive in that relationship.
I think it's a little bit of both. Column A, column B.
Column A, column B.
After that, we went to. Was there anything else you want to talk about that park? It's magical. Go. If you go to New York, drop by that park. It's really good.
I feel like
Specifically if you're Muslim, because you can just go across the street, you can pray, and then come back.
I feel like New York does parks really well. In
Yes,
Toronto, I haven't been to any other city. I've been to, you go to San Francisco, you go to even cities that have a lot of land.
Right.
Atlanta, Houston. New York is one of the most densely populated cities in North America. There's a park everywhere. There's dog parks. There's parks just for kids.
Yeah.
Like a whole sectioned off area. Like moms that are like house moms, high-level executive moms, like cabbie's mom. It's like everybody's...
Everyone's moms are there.
Dude, it's so cool. It's not exclusive at all. Parks are wonderful.
I love parks.
They did that well. They did that well.
You do love your parks. We would be walking, and then randomly, it's just in the middle of like a very busy area.
Yeah.
There's like this breath of fresh air. And Syed is like, wow. He's like struck with a sense of wonder.
I love just like an open, nice piece of grass.
Yeah.
Even in Toronto, it's so hard to find, but I love just hanging out in parks, man. Fresh air, people hanging out. They have like table tennis tables just set up in New York.
Oh, I didn't see those.
Oh man, yeah. It was not too far from the Flatiron Building.
Okay.
Next time.
Yeah.
We went past it when we were actually going to Times Square later on.
Right. That's where we went. We went to Times Square.
Yep. Is that what you expected? I've been to Times Square. You haven't, but like, you expect it to be that much of a circus?
Not wholly, but kind of disappointed. It was just a lot of people in a very bright place.
Yeah. A lot of advertising.
That was it. There was really nothing really special
A
about
lot of
it.
Mexican dressed up as Marvel characters, trying to take a picture with you for $5.
Yeah.
That's basically the staple of Times Square.
Everyone's got to hustle.
Everybody's got to hustle.
But yeah, there was nothing really special about that area.
It was good. I'm glad we saw it.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's like,
I never had to go there.
it's not
again.
even Niagara Falls.
No. See, you know what? If you go to Niagara Falls still today, you can stand there and be like, that is a lot of water
That
falling.
is, yeah. It's like, you know what? Even though I've seen it a bunch of times, you feel it.
Fair enough.
This is not that.
No.
Completely not. On the flip side, something that, like Central Park, without any sort of glitz and I was there for 5 hours. I could have stayed there for 5 more, man. It was wonderful.
Yeah, you kind of did your own thing for a little bit before I linked up back with you.
Yeah. I'm glad that's how we did it. We did a few things together. We did a few things separately.
Perfect.
Yeah, I went for bike rides and stuff to Central Park.
While I was not there,
Yeah.
you did a bunch of things that, without video or pictures, it's kind of hard to believe that you did.
Thankfully, I took some pictures and videos.
One, you squared up to a rat.
Dude, not even trying to. This rat was picking on me because it was in a hole. Pulled out my camera and I was like, hey, look, there's this rat over here. It's high, it's doing its thing. I'm far away. I'm like 10 foot away.
Right.
Being respectful.
There's a
Right?
respectful rat distance.
Yeah. And I'm like, whoa, that's cool. All of a sudden it comes down. I'm like, whoa, it's out. And then it just starts walking towards me with so much confidence.
Right. Just looking into your eyes.
Yeah, that I had to curse a few times and run away. And then I was that guy.
We'll throw it somewhere here. Or it'll be in the vlog, actually. We'll put that
Oh
in the
yeah,
vlog,
put it on the vlog. Because I was judging Indian and Chinese tourists so hard for like taking videos of squirrels. Like, look, a squirrel. 'Cause I'm like, yeah, squirrels are everywhere. And then I'm like, look, a rat. And I was like, oh no,
I am this person.
I am the tourist running away from the animal you shouldn't be near in the first place.
2, Speedos.
Yeah, that was strange. I was just I got this on video, I was just taking a video of something in front of me. And from behind me, 4 guys in Speedos, nothing but Speedos, looking actually in very good shape, just run past me, just on a jog.
You know what? If you're gonna wear Speedos, but you're in good shape, it's almost an appreciation thing.
Yeah.
Thank
No one's
you.
mad. No one's like, perverts.
Yes. Yeah.
There's a bunch of fat dudes. Everybody was like, what? This is Central Park is really, they should bring Giuliani back.
You know what's sad?
What?
If they were hairy but fit, it still would be kind of gross.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's
It's a tough world out there.
I'm
You
not
can't
saying
just
it's fair,
Yeah.
people. I'm not saying it's fair, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Unfortunately.
Were the Speedos yellow?
Nah, they were multicolored. I have a video.
Okay.
Yeah, they were.
Another thing to look up.
They
for the
made
vlog.
sure that they weren't, clashing,
Right.
and they were just running. Just running, giving people high fives. They're like really friendly.
Right. See, the thing is that their hands doesn't have that many layers away from their balls.
Okay, Yasin, I want to please finish your thought.
I feel like okay. So let me put it. Let me tell you why I'm coming from here. Okay.
I think I already figured it out, but I want you to say it.
All right. Here we go. So I've been to a washroom before, a couple of washrooms before, where they have like a poster that says, you know, like if you don't wash your hands, the equivalent, and it's just like a cartoon of a guy with his hand in the pants of someone else's hand. I mean, in the pants of someone else.
Really? Where was this poster?
Forgot some restaurant.
Oh my God. So what are you saying?
And they're just saying like that's the equivalent. If you don't wash your hands, you're making people touch your.
So you're saying since they were in Speedos, they might have grabbed their balls and now they're high-fiving people, is what you're saying.
Yeah, they might have like rearranged it.
Yeah.
And then
that's what I thought you were saying.
Yeah. So there's a problem.
It could have happened. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe
you may never know.
You may never know. But Central Park, man, loved it.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I've never been to any place like Central Park.
Hold on, there was yes.
What?
Oh yes. All right, so I was walking.
Yeah.
And then from the corner of my eye, there was a guy who was on one knee proposing to his girlfriend.
Oh, fiance now.
Right.
Zumba.
And so, geez, dude, that's not a thing.
No, it is now.
Zumba is a dance. Bazinga is the same.
But Zumba is when somebody gets married.
All right, fair enough.
Just right now.
You're going to stand by, TM.
I'm going with it.
All right. So I don't know how I identify myself. I mean, no, wait, hold on a second. Let me try that again.
I'm curious. I don't.
Let me try this again. So like sometimes in my head, I'm like, yeah, engineer, project manager, right? Or like a few years back, I was thinking like, hey, most people just call me photographer. They don't even know what I do in my day job. That was fine. And now, we're doing this podcast. I like being called a podcaster. That's kind of cool too. And so I felt like as the podcast has developed, there's a little bit of my photography core that's slowly going away. I thought maybe that was the case.
Right.
But this was a reaffirming event in my life while I was in New York. Because when I saw someone proposing and there was no photographers anywhere, and I had a camera in my hand, I could not move. I had to be like, okay, look, these people need a picture. They obviously need a picture, right? I'm pretty sure they need a picture. I need to stop. I couldn't move. I had to stay there. And you were on, incidentally, because that was when we just linked back up again. So you were on the other side of a fence. So I'm like, say, can you, let's just
I was
wait.
on the same side as the couple and Yasin was on the other side.
Right. And so we're just sort of like waiting there awkwardly because, she's wiping tears. She's very happy. Good for them.
She said yes.
Yes.
Imagine if she didn't. That would have been even better. That would be
what's
so
me
much
going,
of a better story.
World star. Like, anyway, so then I'm like, Said, can you go talk to them? Tell them that I want to take a picture.
And then I have to go there awkwardly. It's like, hi, I'm not anybody. That guy wants to take a picture of you because we just saw you propose.
Right. And I'm holding. See, the thing is like I'm normally used to carrying my big camera. And so when you have a big camera and someone sees you, immediate legitimacy.
Right.
Right? He's a photographer. I'm holding a point and shoot. But the thing is that the feeling is real in my heart. I want to take a picture for these people.
Yeah.
So they were very gracious and happy about that.
Nice.
So I took a few pictures of them and I sent it out.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
You captured like a moment. Like
He was very happy.
hopefully they don't get divorced. I mean, that's a special moment you captured.
Jeez, dude.
At least for you, just let them know. Like send them a message like, hey,
don't get divorced.
this was a very special moment for me. Try to make this
speaking.
work. Yeah. So just for my sake, make it work. Jonathan and Susan.
That was my Kyle and something. Yeah.
I'm just picking any random white names, dude. You don't have to correct me on these white names.
They were nice people. He sent me a message. He's like, too bad you don't live in New York. Otherwise I would
Use you for your
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
That would have been nice. Maybe I should have just lied. Yeah, sure. Just let me know when you're free.
Yeah, I don't think maybe that would have been something.
That would have been
This is what I charge.
Yeah.
Make sure you put the price of the flight in there,
Right.
I charge 7 G's, but I do the best work and then show up.
You would have to be assistant. You realize this.
Yeah, as long as you can work into the cost of it to fly me out, buddy. Heck yeah, I'd be assisting. Pay me.
Damn. All right. So that was us at Central Park. That was a very nice
Great day.
That was a great day.
Yeah.
What else? What?
Dude, I had a halal Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, right.
Oh, so good. There's nothing, just the meat probably was real.
Yeah.
And after that, it's just like the cheese was orange. Like it didn't even look anything like cheese. He squeezed out of a tube. It's like, and it was like orangish.
It's like cheese that if you freezed it,
Yeah.
or if you made it really hot, the consistency would remain the same.
It would definitely glow in the dark.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, you got glow in the dark poop now.
What?
What?
You don't think you think my stomach?
No,
you
I
don't think
can't.
that stays in there forever? you think that my stomach just passed that stuff out?
Well, if you believe Dr. Ho's.
Huh?
Dr. Ho?
Okay.
You know who Dr. Ho is, right?
Well, you called him hose the first time, and then ho the second time.
Right, fair enough.
So tell me what joke you're trying to make. Is his name Ho?
Dr. Ho, he's got the thing that the electricity,
Oh,
you know, remember the
I've
tensor
seen
thing?
those. Oh yeah, that's Dr. Ho.
So he tried to break into the whole intestinal cleaning your bowels, your large and small intestines.
What was his?
So it's like a cleanse, right? And people were like, apparently they were taking this shake or whatever, and they were just pooping out like 10 years of accumulated stuff that was inside them.
No way.
Turned out it's all fake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah. Be like, hey, look, it's a quarter from when I was a kid.
It'd be like some like, oh, that's interesting. All this, old looking food, and there's like a watch, and you're like, what was this doing inside of you? It's like a rusty coin from this is from 1972.
Yeah. So don't do that.
No,
It's
don't
not
do that.
good. How did I get to Dr. Ho's?
I was saying I had a Philly cheesesteak and the cheese wasn't real.
Right.
And then you started talking about Dr. Ho.
Did you have any? Wait, no. Okay. Here's another thing that's made Syed incredibly happy. I've seen Syed happy. Syed has been happy. But when he sees a Mexican lady
What?
cutting up mangoes.
You got to talk faster, son. make it sound like I have a Mexican thing.
When he sees a Mexican lady cutting mangoes on the side of a street, putting hot sauce and some other powders on it,
It's called mango con chile.
Syed loses his goddamn mind.
And honestly, I love Canada. I love Toronto. We need some Mexicans, for God's sake.
All right, fair enough. It's
This
a long
is
trip.
something. Oh, dude, Houston had this, and New York had I bought it twice. I saw it 3 times.
Yeah.
Mango with chili. It's called mango con chile.
Yeah.
So good. $3. She puts in a Ziploc, shakes it up, and just gives it to you.
Yeah.
There's no temperature control anywhere. I don't know if she washed her hands, but
She's not wearing gloves.
she's not wearing gloves. Are you kidding me? I'm eating mango out of a Ziploc with mystery liquids on it. So good.
They do taste good.
So good. Another one of my favorite things about New York was most of the parks had dog parks.
Yeah.
Central Park, you have to keep your dog on a leash.
Okay.
That's the law. But every other park would have a dog park, which
Right.
was super relaxing. Just sit down, watch dogs do doggy things,
Yeah.
have a mango con chile. There's great weather the whole time we were there too.
All right. What dog
Yeah.
would you want to bring
Mm.
to a dog park in New York? If you could choose a dog that you
I'd get a dog you can actually play frisbee with or something, or throw a ball. If you're taking a dog to a dog park,
Yeah.
you want a dog that's you're gonna have. You also don't want a dog that's antisocial with other dogs. Like certain breeds just don't mix with
Right.
other breeds. Like labs are good. Like Shiba Inus are really bad.
Right. Really?
Shiba Inus are
Are they like super fuzzy?
No, that's a Chow. Chow has a purple tongue and a super fuzzy.
They have a curled tail. the
Yes,
Inu.
they do.
Yeah. Okay.
You mean super fuzzy, but still in the shape of a dog,
Right,
not like
right.
a. Yeah, it is
not,
fuzzy.
Not like Kirby in a dog.
But those dogs are impossible to
Can't train it.
one of my elevator mates got a Shiba Inu, and I was like, oh, I always wanted one of these dogs, and he
Yeah.
was like, you ever dog before?
Yeah.
And I was like, no, and he was like, then you can't have this dog. It's not a good starter dog, and he said that in a tone that made me feel stupid. So I had to
I feel
Yeah.
stupid right now.
So I had to ask. He's like, yeah, this dog is incredibly. These just naturally they're very hard to train.
Okay, but-
if you say don't go on the couch and you put it down every time, a lab will get it.
Yeah.
A Shiba Inu was like, no, this is I'm gonna pee here now because this is what I want to do.
So
Very
why
hard
get
to
a dog like this? It sounds like a defective
It's
dog.
a beautiful, and the size of it is very good.
So it just looks good.
yeah, and people sometimes. Dude, I don't know what most people do when they're gonna go buy a dog.
Yeah.
I think they just go to the pound
Yeah.
and save a dog, which is the right thing to do.
Right.
Or they get a breeder and they're like, yeah, I like the way this one looks.
Mm-hmm.
But most people don't go into the trainability of the dog. They go into shedding, allergies, how much exercise maybe. But breeds have personalities. We wouldn't want to say this in people ever because it'd be racist, right? You can't be like, Yeah, Dominicans and their anger. Or, you know what? Let's flip it around, Puerto Ricans are so good at math,
Yeah.
But with dogs, it's an actual truth.
Right.
Like, this is a built-in personality trait
Okay.
dogs have.
Sounds like a shitty dog to me.
It's a shitty dog. Thank you. Thank you for judging this dog so harshly. So if I was going to go get a dog, I'd probably go with like a lab. Just a fun, lovable, gets along with dogs, so I don't have to worry about like my dog getting in a fight.
I just want to. Okay.
And then Frisbee.
Okay. Fair enough. Dog to own, golden retriever, always.
Okay.
Dog to bring to a dog park. I feel like a pit bull that looks like it has more muscle than everyone else.
What if it eats somebody else's dog? Do you know what you have to do then?
You have to put your dog down.
No. Okay, so here, this is a cool thing. You may not know this.
Okay.
And I know you're kind of excited about whatever you're going to say, but you need to hear this.
Yeah, okay.
If you ever take a pit bull
Yeah.
to a dog park
Yeah.
and it puts another dog in its mouth, or you have your dog and a pit bull attacks it,
Yeah.
you got to make them release.
The dog. Yeah.
So you take your finger
right, and you put it
or
up
two,
their butt.
and you put it up their butt.
Come on, there's gotta be another way.
Oh, no, I looked into this. That was the most, because I got curious.
Okay, but
so
doesn't
either you can get a spike that you can put here and then turn it and it opens their thing, or they all go like, whoa, what's happening? And even in the middle of a fight, like, whoa, what are you doing?
Okay, wait. So you gotta check the oil on the dog.
Yeah, you could be like, boop.
Okay. Now here's the thing.
Yeah.
Does it not immediately
Yeah.
shift his attention?
I think it's more like, what the hell is happening? It's more like, whoa, I was going to fight. What are you trying to do here? I think it's so off of the anger thing into like
It's very stunned.
vulnerability, confusion of who am I?
Fair enough, but I feel like
staying
I feel
up at
like,
night.
You if you commit to that, I feel like that might be fighting words.
Possibly.
Fighting
you only
finger.
do it in a
dire
heated-
situation.
You don't do this just because.
You only do it in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, you don't do this if you just feel a little.
All right, fair enough. It's just it always reminds me of Bill Burr saying that it's like pit bulls are the best.
Yeah.
It's like a gun you can pet.
Yep. And that's why he gave away his pit bull when his daughter was born.
Yeah, he had to
So-
give it away. Yeah, he was sad about that.
Yeah, man.
Okay, then one night, coming back from comedy cellar again.
Yeah.
The second night, walking back, just walking around the city. It was really nice. That's where we were, right by the Flatiron building there.
Oh, you know what? We didn't talk about the second show at all.
Okay.
And it was so the Cellar, the classic place is underground. That's the first one we talked about at Washington Square Park. That's where we saw Aziz.
Right.
But they have a second location right around the corner, and it's like twice as big or bigger.
It's big, but the seating is very weird.
The seating is super weird.
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. So to paint a picture, so you're sitting in a booth and you're facing people in front of you. Mm-hmm. It'd be nice if you were facing the people that you came with, but they just shove in other people with you.
Right. So we met some people. We actually went like 5 people at this place.
Yeah.
And they put us all on the same side of a booth.
Right. So
all on the same side.
You can't talk to more than just the people beside you.
Yeah, and it's not that we came in and all sat down in a row.
Yeah.
We sat down on opposite sides, and they were like, "Hey, all of you, can you get on one side?" And we're like, "Okay."
Just like a bunch of bitches. We just like did it.
And
And
we
listen,
did
we
it.
should have not done it because like it would have been still better if we had like at least you could kind of look across the table. Anyway, that's not okay. That's pretty kind of uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. But the worst part is that the stage is exactly to your left.
Right.
So the entire time you have your neck cranked full 90.
Right. Exactly.
Full 90 degrees to the left. And, you know, the guy who's closest to the stage, I think it was you.
Right.
Right? So you lean a little bit back, right?
Yeah.
And then I turn left and I just like kind of angle myself just so that I can just get a little bit of the speaker, but not so much. Mm-hmm. And then the one like my friend beside me does the same thing. You're trying to, why? No, you got to point it.
No bueno.
No, it doesn't.
No. With that said, the show was sick.
Oh my God, it was so great.
Every single comic killed it.
Yeah.
But I didn't know about the rule of like every person has to order 2 things.
Yeah.
And she was like, I got some cheese sticks.
Yeah.
And then I ordered something else, and she's like, we don't have it. I'm like, what's the cheapest? She's like, water. I was like, water it is, buddy.
Right.
So I'm glad.
I was annoyed because
She was trying to hate you.
at the regular Comedy Cellar.
Yeah.
Can I have peppermint tea?
Mm-hmm.
No problem. Can I have coffee? No problem. Tea? No problem.
This place was everything Yasin asked for.
Sorry.
Nope. He could ask for a napkin. Like, yeah, we don't believe in those. What? Go back to China.
Use your handkerchief. Despite all of that uncomfortableness, shows were great. Who's the Asian guy? Because that guy was one of the best.
Ronnie something. He's a correspondent for The Daily Show.
Right.
Yeah, that dude.
Oh my God, he killed it that night.
He wasn't even the closer. He was like third before the last.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Best comic I actually saw the whole weekend for me.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah,
He'd
I
be
think
number
it's
one.
pretty
I don't
up
want to rank all of them.
there. Yeah.
It'd be tough, but that guy was easily my number one.
I think I might have to agree with you on that.
Yeah. The
Easily
show
number
ended
one.
pretty late though.
But I love Godfrey.
Godfrey, yeah. We saw like 40 minutes of Godfrey in 2 nights, dude.
Yeah. The Godfrey one, the first Godfrey set was the best one for me.
Yeah, a lot of African accents. I
Yeah.
know you love that
I
shit.
just love it so much when he's
Potatoes.
talking about his dad. It's so great. Walks into McDonald's. He's like, "Hello, do you have bread and meat for my children?" I wish that would make it to a special. Some of this stuff is so great. He
I don't
might not
know
even.
what's his last special, man.
It's been a long time ago.
That guy's been grinding for like 10 plus years, like 15 years.
I don't know. I feel like he's got enough solid material for him to hit up a special.
I feel like he's got enough of charisma to be a huge star.
Yeah.
I am almost surprised to see him just doing stand up.
Yeah.
He's a good looking man. He's
Yep.
in great shape.
Great shape.
Great smile, great hair, great
Yeah.
charisma.
Yeah.
Put him on a show.
You know what would be great?
What?
Actually, don't put him on a funny show.
Mm.
Put him on a mad serious show because he's scary.
Yeah.
Godfrey is a scary dude.
He could be in Luther or something.
Oh
like
my
as
God,
as a
yes.
brother. When Luther needs to hide somewhere.
Right?
Godfrey. And then his dad's like, meat from my... Just had the same dad from the...
Yeah. But like I feel like he would do very well in a like a dramatic
I think so.
type of thing.
I think so. Great comic, though.
Yeah.
Good
So
times.
that night, when it ended, we hung out for a little bit, and then we called in an Uber on my phone with 1% battery left. Uber never made it, neither did the phone.
So then we're walking from, I want to say, 8th Street
Yeah.
all the way up to the Marriott,
Yeah.
which was, it's a walk.
It is a walk.
On a Saturday night around 1 or 2-ish,
1:30 is when we started walking, I believe.
and the floor is littered with people.
And garbage.
And people.
Yeah.
Just drunk people.
Just well-dressed drunk
Yep.
people.
Just can't get home, just gonna call it a night here.
Yeah, yeah. And then we made our way back to the hotel, walked all the way there, feet sore as frick,
Yeah.
ordered delivery cookies and ice cream.
When in New York.
Yeah,
They say that it never sleeps. We're like, let's test it out, get some cookies and ice cream.
right, and watch Mulan.
Yeah, I don't know why we did that, but that was nice.
It was nice.
It was like comfort, it's like
That's
ice cream,
what it is.
cookies, Milan.
Next day we went to the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah, wonderful, beautiful day.
That was a good day. And you
We don't have to talk about it too much. We made a video.
it's good video.
We wrapped it up a little bit.
Yeah, so there it is.
Listen to this part. Roll it.
There we go.
Oh, rolling the videos now, say it. Resume expansion.
You want to do the clickety-clack thing? It's important.
Is this the thing now?
It's the
No, that's not. You gotta make them hit.
who can put their elbows that close together.
This guy.
All right. Your boob's not in the way?
Never.
All right.
Not today.
All right, we're on the Brooklyn Bridge, as you can see.
It's crazy. All these people are taking
structure.
pictures of us.
Yeah.
Stop.
We're definitely.
Stop. This guy's ringing a bicycle bell for me. So it's great, and all of our fans came out today to support us,
All
which
of
is
them. You
really
can see as
great.
they're milling around.
I know some of them couldn't actually get on the bridge, so they're under us, driving past,
Yeah.
taking selfies with us.
As they go by. Hey, how you doing?
Pedro. If I had to name a New Yorker, I'd just name him Pedro. I feel like that's a good.
I think that's not accurate, dude. We've been going on Uber for quite a bit, and it's been a Muslim about 98% of the time.
That's not a New York thing. Those guys just transitioned from cabs to other cabs.
You think there's that many Muslim Ubers in Mississauga, Toronto?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
I ride Ubers all the time.
And
But
that's what happens?
The thing about, I feel like Uber drivers here are more aggressive. I appreciate that.
Yes.
They live
Aggressive
on the
drivers.
edge. Yeah.
But I do like that they don't start any conversations.
They will get in anybody's way to get you where you need to get to.
Yeah.
Such courteous people.
Very liberous use of horn.
Oh yeah, and they curse like very casually. You can't even tell. It's like their horn. Just like fuck.
You know, it would seem that, you know how in Toronto there's no like you're in the way beep.
Yeah.
Just like a polite one.
No.
You know what they do over here? They do like short bursts.
Right.
That's the polite beep.
Yeah, it's like, hey.
Yeah.
If it's a long one, like, fuck
You.
like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Anyway, sorry, go.
I was gonna say it's been a great trip.
That's good. Oh yeah, great trip. Central Park was surprisingly amazing.
Not surprisingly to me, that place is the
Yeah,
best.
you've been before.
It's a huge park in the middle
For me,
of the most crowded city
People
ever.
kept talking about Central Park, and I was like, I feel like maybe it's just a little bigger version of Hyde Park.
So yeah, it's been a wonderful trip. We're gonna do it again.
We'll
We
do it
had a
again,
ton
we'll
of
come
fun.
back.
We ate everything.
We did eat everything. It was very good.
Yeah.
You had a lot of street food. I had a lot of fancy food.
Different consistencies of poop.
Yeah, that's what it is. Sometimes Crash and
Yeah.
Flow doesn't dine together.
No.
We got to do something separately.
But we poop in the same toilet.
Yeah.
That's true. That was bad.
On that note, you want to end it right here?
Yeah.
Dude, being on that bridge, recording a short podcast on a Brooklyn bridge, that was a pretty damn good thing.
On a beautiful hot day.
It was great.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. While we were doing that, I was thinking to myself, okay, this is something we can definitely do in various places. So the next place that we're going to do that is in Toronto, because we should do it in our own home city. So that's the next thing. So look forward to that. There's a vlog that's coming out from our New York trip. So if you're not sick of us talking about it already, look out for that. That'll be in a couple of weeks. That should go up. And that's about it. So as promised, we're going to close this podcast out with a prayer supplication by Khalid Latif from the IC at NYU. So he's going to take it away for our outro. Anyway, take care of yourselves. We'll be back in a week.
We begin this supplication in your name, Ya Allah, and beseech you to send your choicest salutations upon your most beloved sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. We ask that you shower your infinite mercy upon this gathering, granting each and every one who is present herein and our loved ones only the best in this world and the best in the next. We ask, Ya Allah, that if all of us are meant to be together only at this time, at this place, whether we are young or old, male or female, regardless of our race, our ethnicity, our social class, our country of origin, our cultural heritage, whether we are Muslim or come from a different walk of life, Ya Rabbi. If our individual hearts are meant to be in the presence of all other hearts that are gathered here only at this time, at this place, then gather us all together again in the best of places in the world beyond this one. Increase us, Ya Allah, in all that is good. Increase us in courage, compassion, and confidence. Protect us from any affliction, anxiety, or anguish. Remove from our hearts any feelings of bitterness, jealousy, animosity, or envy towards any of your creation. Grant us hearts that are filled with understanding and hope, hearts that are filled with mercy and love, hearts that are drawn towards your remembrance, for indeed in your remembrance do hearts find rest. We ask, Ya Allah, that you make this month of Muharram a month of benefit and gain for us. We ask, Ya Allah, that you make us from amongst those who take from its barakah, that we take from the lessons that it has to offer to us, and make us not from amongst those, Ya Allah, who leave from these days without learning about this world and, more importantly, what our purpose is in it. We ask, Ya Allah, that you make us from amongst those who have a deep love for our Prophet and his family. We ask, Ya Allah, that you make us from amongst those who are drawn only towards light and always keep away from any type of darkness. We ask, Ya Allah, that you make us from amongst those who live not for the sake of this dunya, but live with an understanding that there is a much bigger world in store for each of us. We ask, Ya Allah, that you grant us the tawfiq to be bold enough to ask of you to remove from our lives anything that distracts us from the world beyond this one. We ask, Ya Allah, that you make us a means of benefit for all of your creation. Make things easy for our brothers and sisters in Puerto Rico. Make things easy for our brothers and sisters in Burma. Make things easy for our brothers and sisters throughout the Gulf. Make things easy for our brothers and sisters in Yemen and Iraq. Make things easy for our brothers and sisters in the Central African Republic. Make things easy for our brothers and sisters in Syria and Palestine. Make things easy for our brothers and sisters in Florida and Texas. Throughout this country in cities that are plagued with racism and arrogance and hatred. hatred. And help us, Ya Allah, to remember always that our brothers and sisters are not those who simply share faith with us, but those who share humanity with us. Through us, Ya Allah, bring benefit to this world, and help us always, Ya Rabb, to embody the character of your beloved sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam. Protect us always from hearts that are not humble, tongues that are not wise, and eyes that have forgotten how to cry. Forgive us for our shortcomings and guide and bless us all. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين وأقيم الصلاة